And they got him up, he came out, and he just said, "Peace be still." And everything calmed down. And I think if it had been me, fortunately for you, I'm not Jesus, but if it had been me, I think I'd have turned to those fellows and said, "Well, what is it with you guys? How long do you have to be with me before you finally get it? That you've got authority, you've got power, you can step up in my name and accomplish wonderful things. Do it! Get with it, guys. As a matter of fact, I'm so disappointed with you. Go on back home. I'm going to choose me another 12. That would have been my way of doing it, but Jesus looked at these old fellows, these young fellows that were with him, traveling along with him, and he just still saw something powerfully effective in their lives. In fact, at the beginning of the next chapter, he calls them all together and he says, "Guess what? I am anointing you. I'm laying my hands on you to go and do what I do. Heal the sick, cast out devils," and named all the wonderful things that he had anointed them to do. He said, "That's what this is all about. So you can go do what I've done." They finally got to the other side. There on the other side, when they got out of the boat, free from all of the storm and everything that had hit them, finally they got there. And they all took a big deep breath, and smack dab in front of them was this man who was going crazy, trying to take his own life, throwing himself into the fire, beating himself with pieces of wood, and just trying to destroy his own life. And Jesus stepped in and ministered life and healing to him. You know what that says to me? That says to me that after you pass through the storm, you can pretty well count on it. But that was going to school for you. You passed through that storm, you were learning some wonderful things. Learning how wonderful and powerful God was. How strong Jesus is in your life, what the Spirit of God can do in you and through you. That it can keep you and overshadow you and give you peace in the midst of the storm and cover you, so that when you do get to the other side of your storm, of your situation, you can count on it. It pretty well happens all the time. When you finally get to the other side, trust me, there's going to be somebody over there with a pain, with a need, just like you passed through. Why? So you can now. Who's the best person to minister to that person? You. So you can now take what God has planted in your heart and give it to them and assist them and bring them to wholeness and completeness. See, God always makes a way. Just always makes a way. John, if you will, please. It's a wonderful truth. Rely on that. God always makes a way. You may feel like you're just not going to make it through, but he always makes a way. Must have felt strange to end up stranded between an army and the sea. They must have felt forsaken, wondering why God wasn't all he said he'd be. When your back's against the wall, it's the hardest place of all. Somewhere between provision and impossibility. Smile about this. God will make a way when there seems to be no way. Forever he is faithful. He will carve a road when you bear a heavy load. I know God will make a way. When a wall of circumstances leaves you crying in the night, and you struggle till your strength is almost gone, God will gently hold you in the shelter of His heart and carve a road for you to carry on. So travel on, oh, carry on. God will make a way when it seems there is no way. Forever, forever He is faithful, and He will make a road when you bear a heavy, heavy load. I know God will make a way. Yes, He will. He said He would. He always has. He always will. You can trust Him. He's a God of His word. Listen to me. Well, forever, forever He is faithful, and He will carve a road when you bear a heavy load. I know, how well I know God will make a way. Don't turn it off yet, Don. God will make a way. God will make a way. It's not done yet. Hold on. God will make a way. God will make a way just for you. Hold on. There's more to come. Oh, God will make a way when it seems there is no way. Oh, forever He is faithful, and He will make a road when you bear a heavy, heavy load. I know God will make a way. Yes, He will. Oh, His word is true. He's a faithful God. You can trust Him. Trust Him all the way, even through the dark times, through the storm. Because forever He is faithful, and He will make a road when you bear